Hi guys, my name is Ashley Carr and I'm a director with 31 Gifts. If you are watching this video, that means either I or someone on my team thinks you're awesome. So first off, congratulations for being awesome. And we wanted to offer you the opportunity to learn more information about becoming a part of my 31 Gifts Team Car family. And hopefully this video will help answer some of those more pressing questions that you have. So this one's going to be a little different than most of the opportunity videos I've done, in that I, instead of just coming up with my own FAQs, sort of asked all my customers, hostesses, people on the street, like, basically what they wanted to know about the opportunity. And I'm going to answer as many of those as I can, and hopefully as quickly as I can. I'm sorry if this video runs a little long. I'm going to try to skip doubles and things like that to make it a little faster, but my video editing skills, no mas. So, it's one take. Congratulations. Hope you have a cup of coffee. Okay, here we go. Or some wine. Wine would be good. So, Jen asks, what have you learned to value more since becoming a director with the company? So, I would have to say definitely the relationships. I've learned to value relationships far more. There are many people, not just on my team, but also hostesses and customers and people I've met at trade shows, that even just thinking that I never would have had them in my life when I feel like I've known them for years, if not for 31, that's a huge thing for me. So I think that would definitely be the thing that I've learned to value most since becoming a director. Lisa asks, what would you consider a must-have for someone as a 31 customer, new to 31 as a customer versus as a consultant? Large utility tote. Definitely. I have seen so many uses for that tote. It's so versatile. People use it for baby shelters and they're crafting, riding, all sorts of things. I'm not even including groceries, which is what people usually buy them for. That is, I think, definitely the number one for a customer. For a consultant, that one's a bit harder. Luckily, the large utility tote does come in the kit, so I definitely don't have to say that. I think it's mostly whatever you're passionate about, because you're being passionate about it, using it all the time, being excited about it. That is what will get other people excited, so that's the stuff you should definitely have. Alicia asks, how much does it cost to join, and once you join, do you have to sell a certain amount? So, if you have a copy of the fall catalog, if you flip it to the back, you'll see this is our fall kit. Sorry about the glare. You get all of that product there, plus all the business tools. You get your website free for your first 3 months, all sorts of stuff. It ends up being between $400 and $500 value for $135. And then once you start, it's pretty easy to remain active. To be an active consultant, you have to sell $200 every rolling 3 months, which, realistically speaking, when you really love 31, you can probably do yourself, though I will advise against that. I always say, why buy it when you can get it for free? And, yeah, it's a couple of girls once every 3 months, even a hostess in the month club or something like that. It's pretty easy to maintain if you want to maintain. Joanne asks, how long did it take you to become a director, and what do I enjoy about being a director? So, I joined in March 2013, and I have some renegade hair there, ignore that. And I was a director by October, so about 8 months it took me to promote. Now, I did it fairly quickly, and that was because I was pretty determined. You can ask anyone around me. During those 8 months, I was pretty determined to promote relatively quickly to make sure that I was earning the income that I wanted. I definitely enjoy my team. Like, I have an amazing group of women on my team, and listening to their stories, what they're up to, what they're proud of themselves for achieving, and knowing that I helped, even in part, of getting them there, that's pretty amazing. There's no feeling I've had like that. To know that I've helped another woman accomplish something is just, it's pretty awesome. Okay. Isabel, why 31 Gifts over other companies? Well, there's a couple of reasons. It was definitely the business plan for me was huge. To know that everything was pretty achievable if I worked hard at it. And as my 8-month directorship states, yes, it was pretty easy. Even the programs we have, or Cindy has put in place to make sure that we are spending our income on our lives and not on our business, that's a huge part of it. I'd say the biggest thing though would be our core values. So here you can see, this is one of my work binders, and again with the glare, there we go. These are the core values of the company, which are definitely reflected not just in the consultants that we get, but also in head office. Like, head office is amazing, and they totally reflect those values. So it makes you feel like not just a number on a spreadsheet somewhere, or a cog in a wheel, but the fact that you're actually a part of a team and you have that support network there for you. Sherry, how do you convince someone to host a party? Once they agree, how do you decide what to offer as a hostess gift from yourself? I understand if you don't want to give an answer to this one, as I assume it depends on the hostess, a regular versus a one-timer. I don't really convince people to have parties. I sort of see myself more as a problem solver. Like, I definitely ask pretty much everybody because I believe everybody deserves a night out with their friends having a good time, and I definitely prefer personally being able to shop in my home versus going to a mall and fighting through crowds and having to deal with idiots on the road. Like, I just really like being able to shop from home, and being able to share that with my hostess and her friends is definitely a huge perk of hosting a party. As for hostess gifts, it really does depend. I find our rewards program through 31 more than rich enough for the hostess. Like, I don't have to add anything personally to it. I definitely do give my first-time hostesses a URU key fob. That's a personal choice, and it's because they're the key to my business, and I find I love the wording on the key fobs, and I hope that when my hostess adds that to her keys and every time she sees it and uses it, that she knows that I think those words are true of her. A little bit hokey, but there you go. Sometimes I'll add extra bonuses, like free hostess shipping, or if I know they like personalization, added personalization for free, things like that. It really does depend on the hostess, excuse me, as my throat dries out. I hope that answers your question. If it doesn't, definitely shoot me a message and I'll try to be more detailed for you. Misty asks how much training is offered if you sign up, i.e. how to do the paperwork, how to make phone calls and talk to people, handle tax information, etc. So, not to toot my own horn, but you have me, and I'm definitely there through your first party and even your first Facebook party to make sure that you're prepared and you're confident and you know how everything works. We also have a great resource called 31 Today that has all the news, everything that's happening. It has tons of flyers for you. It also has videos for training and virtual training and things that you can take at your own pace. And if myself and TOT are not enough, then you also have the wonderful people at our consultant support hotline. They're amazing, and they're there right up until midnight most nights to help us out. They really, truly are fantastic. Tanya, what are the startup fees? $135. Do I need to have anything in stock? Absolutely not. I recommend highly against having things in stock. I don't believe it's necessary, especially because we have such a wide variety of fabrics and personalizations. You never know what people like, right? So it makes way more sense to order it in for them. I do have certain things in stock, but that's more because I end up earning extras as freebies, or I take an extra special here or there to save for like auctions and things like that. But as a consultant, no, you do not have to have stock. Alicia again, what are the perks of working with 31? Definitely the free product is a huge thing. The paycheck, also really, really nice. Oh my god, my hair's driving me crazy. Yeah, and the people. I think it comes right down to those three things. Like, I absolutely love the product, I love the people I work with and the people at head office, and the paycheck is fantastic and allows me to work from home, which is definitely huge for me. Misty, again, one has been missed. Why is the company named 31? Is there a particular significance to that, and how does it apply or not to you? So the company is called 31 Gifts, and our founder and CEO, Cindy Monroe, started it in her basement in Tennessee, and she decided on the name 31 from Proverbs 31 about the virtuous woman. And then the gifts part of the name was because Cindy loved and loves to give gifts to her friends, family, and her consultants. I'm just saying. And in her small town, all the stores were closed by 5, so if you had a 9-to-5 job, there really wasn't a lot of opportunity for you to pick things up for your friends, family, whatever you liked. So that's kind of how the name developed. Genevieve, can you do mostly online, aka Facebook parties, or do you have to do live parties to be a rep? It's totally up to you. It's a fully customizable business. If you want to do in-person parties or Facebook parties, online parties, book parties, fundraiser, whatever works for you, that's pretty much it. And then I'm here to help you make those parties work for whatever goals you have. Let me scroll back to the top. What happens if I sign up and don't sell anything? I promise we won't hate you. And kudos to you for trying something new and seeing if it worked for you. And if it doesn't, if you don't sell anything after 3 months, you go inactive. You've got another 6 months to reactivate if you want. And if you don't, that's okay. I mean, we're still going to be here. We're still going to talk to you. We're not going to, like, blank you in the street or anything. And again, it's amazing that you tried out something new. Do I get a discount on products? Yep. So our commission starts at 25% and it gets higher as you go up the career path, and that's the same discount that you get on product. Can I earn free vacations with 31? Yes, we have 1 trip per year that you can earn. This year the earning period starts in October, and it's to the Dominican Republic, so we're pretty excited about that. Can I earn free products as a consultant? Yes, you totally can. Anytime you host your own party, you can take advantage of the hostess rewards. As well as when you first start, there's something called Start Swell, where you can earn extra products and business tools, as well as Ready, Set, Sell, which is something that we have every time we have catalog turnover to earn new product and the new business tools as well. Enter that. How much do you normally earn at a party? So an average in-home party is usually around $600, which means I'm taking home $150 at a moment. $150, which is pretty good given my average party is about 2 hours long, and we'll say I spend an extra half hour to an hour before and after entering the party and doing all the other. So for, we'll say 3 hours, I earn $150, which is pretty good. And what is your favorite part of the job? I think we pretty much covered that. Comes right down to products, commission, and the people I work with. So hopefully that answered all of your questions, and if it didn't, and I honestly, I'm sorry about the hair. I give up. If you have any more questions, feel free to comment on this video, or even on Facebook, or send me an email, and I'll do the best to answer any other questions you have. And other than that, I hope this helped. We'll talk to you soon. Bye!